Hey guys, welcome back to the Semi.G show, and this is part 2 of the Outer Worlds. So without any further ado, let's do what it do and get into it. Alright, so right back where we left off, we talked to the computer here, and we have to go find this thing. Let me see the skill points. How do I do the skill points? Oh, right here. Skill points improvement. Every time you level up, you earn skill points. Okay. So what do we want to improve this time? Let's do defense. We have 9 available. We're gonna do dialogue. Don't really care about stealth, not yet. Do some tech. Definitely leadership. And then we'll go back to guns. Not worried about melee. I want to have my dialogue up because this is gonna be a heavy dialogue game. So time dilation. Oh, I wonder if I could have put points to everything. I don't know. Okay, let's see. You have unlocked the dialogue combat skill. When attacking the correct type of target, you're automatically ability. Look at him. Character's pretty cool. Alright, so we got some perks too. This is the inventory weapon. Okay, yeah. Not worried about that. I want to see the perks. Right trigger. Alright, so toughness, I'll take that. Okay. And we have no more available. Go to the journey, they want us to go. Oh, we have to accept that. Okay, so you have to accept every time you upgrade. This is the mission we're doing. Okay, cool. Codex. What is the codex? Oh, that's just stuff you learn. Okay, cool. Alright, let's get back to it.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, mister, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay.
I don't have a job. You got it all wrong. I'm a starship safety inspector. Attack, you don't take down. Alright, no, we're not gonna attack.
Oh, by the law. I'm so sorry.
Oh, it works.
I had no idea we had an inspector coming. If you'd like to speak with my manager, I report to Constable Reyes in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far.
These guys are pretty gullible, huh?
Here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
Alright, take care. Alright, so we gotta go this way now. Love that moon up there. Got its own rings. Pretty cool. I'm thinking, whoa, that's an enemy. Thinking this video I'm gonna make a little longer than the first one. I'm gonna take stuff until I'm too heavy, I guess. Got big carriage light ammo, we want that. Got the helmets, I could look like them. The resident he just killed, they probably just... Alright, let's continue down the path. Edgewater. Oh yeah, that's the company, right? That's the company they work for? That's cemeteries. Oh, yeah, I really like the look of this game. Oh, we got a volcano in the distance. Yeah.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from?
Hey, man, what's up?
Don't.
Don't go ambling around these hills. There's a marauder territory, friend. Passing through. My pod crashed back there in the hills. How do you know I'm not a marauder? Just passing through.
Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices.
Tried the best. I try the rest. Never got your name. I'm Jeff. And it's nice to meet you. I'm Alex Hawthorne, captain of the Unreliable. That where they've got appearing. Alright.
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
Okay. I talked about a power regulator.
Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office.
Okay.
He's up in the tower above the cannery.
I'll take a
Head
look.
into town, follow the road.
No problem.
Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer?
Depends on the work. You offer me a job, I do what I want. Depends on the work.
Edgewater is a company town, board owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites, we rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see?
You want me to collect what's owed to you? I could do
Four
that.
workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little.
Alright, no problem. Where'd I find these people?
Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad.
Alright, I'll be back. I'll see if I can get to it. If I can't, no promises. Alright. Such a Fallout vibe, man. I can't shake it. Transition to Edgewater. Even the way you go to towns and in the rooms and stuff. Not a bad thing, it's just a comparison. Hey. Can you go into any place? Oh. That would be too much. Captain, wait, what? Oh, corporate guard. Not very populated, this city.
If you're falling sick, I don't want you near me.
Don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you.
Alright, so let's head where we gotta go. Still got salt tuna on a different world. I wonder if it's
You think corporate's ever gonna
locally
visit?
grown.
I'm not holding out hope.
I guess all these guys have conversations.
Sorry, I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one comes out of your pay.
Ease off the threats, friend. I'm going.
You had a minute.
Boss's orders. We all got quarters to make.
Alright, so we're going into Salt Tuna Cannery. Can you go third person? Ah, I keep hitting that damn button. I don't think you can go third person. You take stuff from here? Oh, you can use terminal. I don't know why I would want to use it yet. Elevator music.
The grease monkey, Argo?
Reed Robinson? You Reed Robinson?
Sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's
Reed Thompson, that's what it said.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The cans bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss
Don't
Holden.
say.
You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. It's mostly on account of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
I'm gonna stop hitting that
It
button.
puts food in
I'm
cans.
doing it by accident.
Food, we have cans. Why won't it work like we need?
She's expecting Saltuna of a certain size. We're filling the cans with, well, not fish.
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
When you read, I was told I should talk to you. You must be Crown Boss.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
Think you may have the wrong idea about my uniform. What are you talking about? I don't work for Spacer's Choice.
Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Ship needs repairs. I'm looking for a power regulator.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
You don't say.
My proposition benefits the both of us. Please, hear me out. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
When you say mostly abandoned, what do you mean? That's a lot to ask of a stranger. Tell me about this.
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there. No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home. Good Lord, no, I don't want you killing anyone, least of all them. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
Alright, Rui. I'll see what I can do to help.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you.
Alright, let her come along.
You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Sure, I can use the company.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Alright, we got companions. You've gained a companion. They are characters that join you in your adventure and help you in a variety of ways. Okay, cool. Pretty sure we got the gist of companions down by now. Alright, so let's go.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk.
Alright, cool, let's go.
Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry. You got a minute?
Sure.
Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
Can't blame anybody who wants to leave. Oh, alright.
Life's hard here, especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
You should talk to, okay. What's it gonna hurt? We'll stop by.
Thanks, mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Cool, let's go. Alright, so we got 2 markers now. I guess we'll go to a closer one here. 50 meters away. Going to the botanical lab. Actually, that's the botanical lab. Let's talk to Victor Max first. Then we'll go to the botanical lab. Okay, so you see their health over there at the top left screen. Right underneath my health. Do not hit the RB button. Alright, so we're here. What's this? This is the botanical lab. Now that, dope. That might be the screenshot right there. Where we gotta go? Oh, this is the landing pad. There's somebody here I'm supposed to talk to.
When I was little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday noon. Now they only come but once a month.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses.
I don't work for you guys.
You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
What are you babbling about? Are you okay? You seem confused.
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
What are you babbling about?
The coming apocalypse. Man versus machine. I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
Don't know what you're talking about, man.
Just my luck. I asked for backup and the boss sends me one of them simple folk. All right. Listen real close. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I see them over by the old power plant, clattering about, firing at the birds, orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
The resistance needs another gun for hire. Got a question for you.
Go on. You ever seen the way a mechanical just stands there? Just looking at you, scanning you with its murderous oculars.
Can't say I have. Pretty sure that's what they're programmed to do.
Mechanicals have been programmed to eliminate the human race. They've been programmed to replace us. First they will rob us of our jobs. And once they have taken away our livelihoods, they will take away our very lives.
I don't want to join the resistance just yet. I'll leave you alone for a second, bro. Let me think if I want to join some random resistance. Alright, so where are we supposed to talk to? 70 meters. Hold on, I don't think the mission sent us here. But anyway, I was supposed to come get that money from that dude. Hold on, where she sent me to talk to Vic? Hold on, we gotta go to the... Sorry, let me check the journal here, map quest. Okay, so which one is this? This is divert the power. Optional, speak to Victor. Alright, wants you to visit the towns. Vic, oh, I forgot. Whatever. Yada yada yada. Where is this guy though? Workers are abandoned. Where can I find this guy? Check the map. So here, fast travel, Edgewater. Optional to talk to this guy. We gotta talk to him before. So let me see. We gotta find this guy here. I could have swore she said it was in the botanical gardens. But this isn't the botanical gardens, is it? Yeah, vending machines here? I wonder what's that about. Check that out later. Really looking for this guy. Optional, so I want to do the optional things first. Let me talk to her. She might be able to help.
Yeah, huh?
Let's talk later about that. Where's this guy? The funny thing is, she probably told me where he is. I just assumed it was by the marker here. Showing me to go that way. Oh, I guess any door. See this guy. There he is. Oh, he's right here. Obviously, he's in the building. He's not hiding behind the building. Fool. Gotta find a door. Here we go. Here we go. We found him.
Felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Oh, yeah. What's up, brother?
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar de Soto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town.
Okay, let's do this.
What? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away.
I just ran her bus right over.
What would be so grave as to drive her to my mission? What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do? Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
I think this was a bad idea. What do you think of the... Okay.
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Is that even possible? Right, just talk to everybody into coming together. I'll keep that in mind. This sounds like my kind of work. Alright, thank you. This has been a complete waste of time.
Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
And why is that?
The marauders I met when I ventured outside the walls might agree with you. Bastards snuck up on me while I was dutifully hunting for a banned book in a collector's library. Barely escaped with my life. But you see, one of the reasons I transferred here was to get my hands on that heretical text.
Oh, so I guess you want me to go get
If you
it.
managed to acquire it for me, I'd pay quite a handsome sum for the book.
Tell me more.
It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious?
As a heart attack, baby. Alright, yeah, why not? I'll look for it.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Okay, but somebody else
Any progress on that matter we discussed?
got delivered a message.
Please get it.
You seem to be pretty concerned about that, but okay, of course, but I have something I want to ask you.
What would you like to discuss?
I know. Alright, let's go. Way now. 25 meters away. But somehow we gotta get these guys to come together, sing Kumbaya, come live back in this oppression town. Good luck. Alright, I don't think this is the way out, but let's see if we can walk around. Look at the lava coming from the volcano. Oh, we could take this stuff? What's this? Thing sleeping? That thing was sleeping. We woke it up. Oh. We woke up some bats. Oh man, those things, they lead us. Hard to hit. Leveled up, baby. See, we could do skills. Gotcha. Let's see. We did dialogue a lot. Let's go with guns. We're gonna stay with guns. Keep it with the gun. Oh, we got 9 points available. So melee. Do 1 at each. Defense. Because 1 at each, and he adds 3 to 1. Defense is really low. Still at 14. Let's keep adding the defense, and then dialogue, of course. I've been able to get what I want when I'm talking, so I want to keep that up. And then leadership. Cool. We're done. Right, looks like it's just over here. I bet it's that. Oh, it is the botanical lab right there. Alright, let's go. What's that over there? Those burning trees? Oh, so the good thing is it's a toggle to run. I don't gotta hold the button down. I'm just running in here. It could be dangerous. And we're saving. The Emerald Veil. Uh-oh. Man, why would you just run out of cover like that, chick? Thought you said you were handy. You guys are getting a little bit more tougher. Oh, what did you just hit him with? Where is he going? Only got 4 more bullets. Can I take their weapons? Where's that gun he just dropped? I don't think I could take their weapon. Yeah, it's not there. Check these other guys. I gotta get ammo. It's nothing. Nothing. Light ammo. It's a bit cartridge. Why did I get out of the way, chick? Another light pistol. Is it better than mine? No. A light pistol is a light pistol. Where's that guy that died over here? Alright. What's that? What's that button mean? What's going on here? Alright, let's go. I only got 9 more bullets, 11 more to be exact. I have to find more bullets or another weapon. Nothing on them. Hey, we're here.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble.
What do you mean? I'm here to talk to you.
I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along.
What's your problem? I'm looking for the Asadale. I need some answers.
Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those. A geo what? Look, plants ain't my purview. You're better off asking after Adelaide. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you.
Where can I find her?
Over in the hothouse, tending crop. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind.
Because you look like you're definitely busy.
Well, look at you, buzzing around the aether with your very own ship. Rest of us gotta make do with the ground at our feet. No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace.
Let me guess, you want me to find her?
Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her.
I'll keep an eye out.
It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place.
I'm gonna have to have
She
just
could be
one
anywhere.
video just blitzing through side quests. Don't worry about it, I'll find her.
Appreciate it. Honest.
Alright, well, I'm not really looking for Zoe right now. I'm looking for Adelaide. Hey, you Adelaide? Adelaide Medevit?
Oh gosh, it's so pretty.
It is, right?
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
Where can I find a power regulator?
I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
Pete sent me to make peace with you.
No, dear. The garden belongs to us all. Life is the gift of the universe, and the universe yields its bounty equally, absent of prejudice. The soil around the Vale went sour years ago, but I found a way to sweeten it back up. The secret recipe is a little bit of elbow grease, a dash of love, and a heaping pile of special fertilizer. Reed Thompson, you here on behalf of that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
You're living off of power that belongs to the town. Come back to the cannery and that's about it.
Make amends. Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
You guys are like right next to him.
He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans? Cannery's got a regulator. You want chip parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
Oh yeah?
Well, if it's all the same to you, then you ought to divert power over to us, shut down Reed's cannery, and scrap it for parts. You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever scrap Spacer's choice throws them. You know that's true, don't you, Ms. Holcomb? Your father died of overwork. His heart gave out.
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and he raised me all by his lonesome.
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still she defends them. Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives.
Think Reed's just trying to spite you?
You bring power to Reed's town and you'll be killing us. Reed knows it. He's counting on it.
I'll consider it.
I trust you will listen to your conscience.
What do you say?
Something you need? You mean about the mission being too clean? I know, but Vicker says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicker sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass.
You're a mechanic? Thanks.
I think there's something higher and greater than us. But I don't feel it when I'm in the mission.
Alright, let's get back to it. Okay, so I think I'm gonna end this video here. Please come back, like, subscribe, and catch me on the next part. See ya.